Hey, you, I need you to hit the subscribe button below.
What's the question, bro? Okay, all praise.
I listen to you guys all the time. I study and all of that stuff. But my issue is, to me, I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. And I just don't feel worthy to come around y'all and have fellowship because I'm still
Because you said you had to go to the store.
I just don't feel comfortable just going in God's presence with His saints. And I need to know what am I supposed to do to have stuff. Because that, to me, that's what I'm missing. That's what I need. Fellowship, but because of the sin that I'm feeling, the guilt and the shame that I'm feeling right now, don't allow me to like.
But that should push you, that guilt should push you, your conscience should push you to want to be around them. Because remember, even with anything out here, just say like somebody out here in a 12-step program, whether it be alcohol, drugs, adultery, sexaholic, whatever the kind of holics they want to put out here, right? You do that by what? A support system, right? So that's the only way you're going to get over those alcoholic or whatever the holics is, all the holics 12-step programs they got out there. You're only going to get over that stuff with a support system, with help. You can't do it by yourself. They tell you right there. Even Esau knows you need help. See what I'm saying? So the only way you're going to do that is to be around your brothers and sisters. Let me show you something quick. Hold what you got. Give me, I think it's in James. No man can say he sinneth. He don't sin. First John. That's what I want. No man say he sinneth. Can say he don't sin. I say 1 and 4, 1 and 8. Yep. Read that.
1 John chapter 1 verse 8.
Read.
If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves.
Deceive ourselves. We all got sin. It's a battle every day. Stay right with God. You know what I'm saying? It's not an easy thing. Some stuff is easy to get rid of, and some stuff God leaves you just so that you can keep yourself humble, so you don't feel like you're powerful or above everybody else. So none of us think we're above anybody. We still on this earth right now in captivity. None of us is above. We are here trying to teach, so that hopefully that God is showing some mercy upon us, so He don't allow the devil to come upon us. You know what I'm saying? So we need to do what He need to be telling us. But the thing is, there is no man that doesn't sin. We all have sinful thoughts. The thing is, we're not supposed to act on them. We just got to finish it out.
If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us.
So the truth that means the law is not in us. You can't deceive ourselves and say we don't battle with things, right? We all deal with stuff, man. But to say that the stuff I'm dealing with keeps me from being around the congregation, how you gonna get your support? How you gonna get your question answered? You see what I'm saying? How you gonna get past what you're going through unless you talk to somebody? Find you a counselor. Find somebody talking. Because I guarantee you, that's why. God chose us at the bottom of the earth. Give me that first. I'm not gonna catch a whole lot of stuff. First Corinthians, chapter 1, about how He chose the low things of the earth.
Because I know where your school at. I've been trying to get up in there.
That's on you, man. 4 o'clock. Come on through. That's on you. See, the thing is, you can't say I have a dollar with something and then not fight. You gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it be cigarettes, drinking, sex, women, adultery. You gotta fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Remember the thing you gotta realize is that the schools are set to teach, but it's also a hospital. You know, people come in with all kind of problems. You know what I'm saying? They come with all kind of problems. So we try to give you the scriptures to help you to meditate on, so you can learn how to get out of the problem that you're in. Because everything is in the Bible. This is why God chose us to come out here. How you doing, black man? You got a flyer? Give me a flyer. We are trying to teach our people who they are according to the Bible. You know your nationality according to the Bible, or according to the world? You know your nationality according to the Bible or according to the world?
I know, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian? That's not a nationality though, sir. You said all races? Okay, all races. See, some people gotta accept their fate. There's nothing you can do about it. You come out here and tell them what's going on, try to get some understanding. They walk away, they walk away. There's nothing we can do about that. We're doing our job. Now that man's blood is on his hands, and we try to talk to the brother. He said he's straight, he said he's a Christian, that means he's lost, right? That's his point. He signed his own fate, right? Right.
And how come me personally, when they ask me about my friends,
little boxing training today.
why you are get so mad, like to me it's like they don't even want to hear nothing.
Right, what you got?
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 26.
Read.
For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called.
So he didn't call the people to Jesse James of this world and Reverend Al Sharptons. And all. He didn't call them. He didn't tell them, listen, I'm going to give y'all the word so y'all can go out there and teach the people. They living in a whole different stratosphere than the rest of us living. They living good. They got money. They act like they're activists and fight for us, but they fighting for the dang on selves and their line, their lineage and their bloodline. Because you know it's Jesse Jackson and his kids. They all getting jobs and councilmen and all kind of stuff. They setting their kids up for succession in Esau's world. You see what I'm saying? They're setting kids, so he didn't call them because they're not for the people. Nothing they say or do is for the people. It's all to benefit them and their lives. They don't give a damn. They didn't give a damn about Martin Luther King when he was alive. They just seen an opportunity to maybe get something out of it on the back end. You see what I'm saying? So we got to realize when God says, I didn't call those that's already normal in this world who have a name or reputation. Read on.
But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
So he chose the foolish things of this world. What's the foolish things of the world that he taught to confound the wise? He took us off the streets. The lowly people that they call are nothing, they garbage and gutter. He said, I'm going to take them because they're called the foolish in this world. I'm going to put my scriptures in them and raise them up and make them wise and send them out to go teach them. Why? Because we'll be able to understand where our people come from better than the Reverend Al Jackson and the Jesse James, or Jesse Jackson, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? Because they're living in a whole different world. The world we live in, we live in a world of poverty. We live in a world of struggle. They don't struggle. So why go get them to come to us? No, they're going to try to figure out how they can line their pockets again with some more money. He said that he wants the people that's in the gutter to come out and talk to the people in the gutter. Why? Because we can relate to whatever struggles you're going through. There's nobody in the school in IUIC who has not been through any struggle you can name in this world and overcome it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why he chose it, because when you go out and try to get your counselor and get your scriptures to help you apply the ones you're supposed to memorize and apply. So when those things happen to you that you're dealing with, you can fall back on your mind on the scriptures that God told you to meditate on to keep you from doing those things. And then you have what? A brother and a sister to call and lean on. Now give me Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Read that.
2 are better than one.
What?
2 are better than one.
Stay by myself.
2 are better than one.
I'm going to deal with things in my own time, in my own way, because I'm scared to come around other people because I don't want them to know what I'm going through, because I don't want to get saved for myself.
2 are better than one.
Read.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
Because they have a what?
A good reward for their labor.
I get a reward by helping you. You get a reward by you understanding who you are and living your life right, and a chance and a shot at getting the kingdom.
That's right.
That's 2 rewards. That's a double whammy. Right? Read it.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
What happens?
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Hey man, I'm struggling with this and that, man. I'm calling you because man, I need somebody to talk to more in scripture because I'm dealing with something, man. So I'm calling you for this, man. Lift up the other one. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get your support system if you ain't around your brothers and sisters? You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. And the thing is, we get built up from everything. And some of us have a strong nature, some of us have a weak nature. You get built up from that thing. You know what I'm saying? You get taught how to become, remember, the way that the Willie Lynch syndrome and slavery and all this stuff happened to us right now, all this stuff happened to us to make us weak. So a lot of us are born with a weak nature. And we have to put off that thing, right? Give me that put off the weak nature. It's a rock. This is something we learn as we come into knowing that we Israelite men and we Israelite women and Israelite children. Something we have to learn in coming into this truth that we need to apply, because God don't fear nobody because he is God. All should fear him, right? Yeah. All should fear Christ, right? And if we're his kids, all should fear who?
Jesus and
us.
Yahweh Shai
and us. And us. Because they know why they fear us, because they know we about to be back in control. We about to be back on top under Christ. Right? Read that for me.
2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 14.
Yep.
Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of men.
Burdens of man and mortal thoughts mean our own understanding. What we think, like you said earlier, I don't want to come around everybody else because I'm in sin right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with some stuff. God said cast that away, man. That's a fearful nature. That's a weak nature. Because if you'll mess around and not ever come. And then Christ crack that sky, where you going to be at? You're done. You be sitting at home in your sin with fringes on, burning. You know what I'm saying? Our river's going to be out of here. Because we came together. We learned how to come together and heal together. see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to do, because we know that every man has a different mindset out here. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, we all have to get into the mindset of God. All in one mind, one unity. So that means we don't sit there and have brothers come in that's weaker than us and dog them out and push them down. No, we need to take time to build that brother up and get him to where we get, so that you'll be on this side of the side someday. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it takes time to get you there. So that's why you come in, be around your brothers, so we can figure out where you at and get you to that point. You see what I'm saying? And it takes time. It's not overnight. And some people come in eager, ready to rock and roll. And it's like we tell you, learning milk. You know what I'm saying? Come congregate, you get to know you, get to know your spirits. And what happens is you end up knowing your family. Because we family. You know what I'm saying? This is your world within a world. So you can reach out to anybody. Read what you got.
Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee,
Worries.
and haste thee to flee from these times.
Fear. Put off that stuff, man. Worry and fear, we do not need it, man. We do not need it in our lives. Put that thing off, because God does not want fearful people in charge of things that He set up. So we have to learn how to get out of that fearful spirit, put on the manly spirit, put on the Word of God, live in that, grow in that, be around our brothers and sisters so we can learn how to get out here and teach our people. You know what I'm saying? And the things, like I said, it's about family. It's about growing together, learning together. Even your family in the world, you had all kind of, your family in the world, you got all kind of stuff going on. But y'all still did what? Y'all still came together as a family.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong for being out here, especially when I'm out here in the world, and knowing who I am now? I walk differently. I think differently. I feel like, yeah, I'm above all these other nations.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that's just how I look at it now. You know, when I see certain certain races, I guess you could call it, I look at them now like, hey, I'm better than you. Please bow down to me.
All right.
And that's the way I just look at it when I go to work. You know, I mean, at one time, when I came into this truth, I used to look at white people like they was like this, and now I look at them like they way down there, and I just like, y'all know how to be is what y'all gonna do. I mean, I do it in the right way because I know I gotta be out here. Right. But I do it in the right way, but I pretty
what you mean by the right way? Like you say something to them, you explain that to them, and you explain that to them, and there's something that's gonna happen?
No, it's just the way I carry myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The way I carry myself like no better than you.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. The thing is,
I don't.
as being Israel, we are above the other nations. The Bible says so.
I don't beat it into their heads or nothing like that. It's just.
Do you mention it?
To my own people, I do.
Okay. At work?
At work.
Okay. But then how they look at you after that?
To me, I don't understand why our people don't want to hear this word. They don't want to hear it.
Right. It's prophesied. Right.
Me out because I'm like, don't you see what's going on out here? I mean,
It's supposed to happen that way. That's why we are here all the time. You think we don't see it? People rap all the time, waving their fists and pumping their fists in the air. Yeah, right on, man. But we ain't seen none one of them at the school. None one of them at the school, but they right on. You gotta realize some of us are appointed to make it to the kingdom and some ain't. Even Israel. What you got for me? What you hold?
Matthew 10, 16.
Yeah, give me that.
Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 16.
Read.
Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Right, so you gotta realize that we know that the wolves are the other nations. The wolves are the Edomites who run things, Arabs, wherever you work for. We are amongst the other nations right now. So we have to make sure that he's letting us know. We have to be, we are sheep, which means we are easily slaughtered, we are easily controlled, we are easily told what to do amongst the wolves because they dominate, they control, right? So he says, I send you out as sheep among the wolves. Read.
Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
So you have to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, which means you have to be smart in how we do things. You have to move in a certain way. If you got that pride on you that you know you're Israel, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're Israel. That's the whole part about knowing you and waking up. That's the pride they don't want you to have, that you know you're God's chosen people. And sooner or later, they're going to be back under you. Once you say the name Israel, or they know you Israel, they know. They already know. You ain't got to tell them. Because they're the ones who are taught not to, they're taught what not to teach us. So they're taught what not to teach us. That means that they know who we are.
but I know that the upper shalons or whatever, I know they know who we are. But on an everyday basis, like when I go to work, average white person, he don't know. He asks me also, hey, where are those rings?
Well, you got to remember that there's those that run the world and there's those that just live in the world. So even though they own races, in order for this thing to happen, they had to fool everybody. Give me that in Revelation, man. Revelation, I think it's 12.
Because this country really has
Deceiving the devil, deceive the whole world.
deceived everybody in this country. You know what I'm
Right, but that's prophesied in the Bible. We read that in Revelation. We're about to get it right now. Where it tells you the devil was going to deceive the whole world anyway. I think it's 12 and 18 or 12 and 11.
And listening,
12 and 8. Try 12 and 8.
that's why I need to come to school, because listening to you guys, I found out that the word devil really just means white man.
You mean deceiver.
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 You know what I'm saying?
Right, so the devil could be the white man or the black man.
Yeah.
Because we got black devils too.
But these kind of words is what I'm saying, that I'm starting to realize
Right.
they mean something different. I'm like,
Right.
I need to get to
Your vocabulary changing because you start to learn what things mean in your face. Read that.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 9.
This is going to the question you asked about, you saying about how the 1% know what's going on, but then the average everyday Caucasian or white person or Chinese person, they don't know what's going on. They're learning as we're learning, right? They're learning who the true people are, right? So someone's saying, hey, what's the French? Because they don't know. This is why. Read.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Right, so the devil, the Satan, everybody that follows the doctrine of Satan, the devil, which means anything against God. Anything against God. So you follow the devil. The thing is, you gotta realize that in order for him to deceive the whole world, to deceive the Israelites, he had to deceive everybody by saying Jesus is white. God is white. The angel's white. He had to even deceive his own people into believing that. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way for it to work. In order for it to work, the majority of the masses have to fall subjected up to what they preaching, so that way it keeps us in one mindset, keeps them in one mindset, and it keeps those who are in control of the world in a whole different plateau.
But we talking right now.
And keep them in control.
But I don't know exactly what you're saying is right, but are we talking about the real devil now?
What do you mean?
As far as deceiving the whole world.
Well, you know, Satan's an angel, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Right,
about.
right.
We talking about him right now?
No, the red dragon is in reference to the white man. Red dragon is similar to Genesis 25:25. Red people. Red dragon. Get it? Right. It's a similar to them. So it's saying that great dragon who deceived the whole world. Who deceived the whole world?
The Edomites.
There you go. So they put a white Jesus out, and everybody worships a white Jesus throughout the whole world, and he deceived the whole world. Who was the damn devil?
Definitely the
All praise.
Edomites.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream Black Power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.